What's up, guys? It's your boy D Fresh in the building. What we're going to do today, we're going to cover Tuesday's recap and Wednesday's expectations. So let's go ahead and get right to it. We have a couple things at 8:30, advanced retail inventories, the trade balances, and wholesale inventories at 8:30. 9:45, we got the S&P Flash, U.S. services, and the manufacturing at 10 o'clock, new home sales. So guys, just be cautious if you're in plays around that time. So let's go ahead and jump into our first ticker. This is for the newbies. Newbies, don't say that we don't do nothing for you guys, because we out here. We showing you guys love. We showing you that you can get in tickers and you can make some money in tickers that's not as expensive as SPY. Right now, we got Palantir on deck, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. I had a level at 28.30. We can break 28.30. Palantir is going to come down. Right at opening, they made their shot, tried to test 28.30, and then got it. Boom! Went all the way back to 28.80. They kept running 29.10. And then they came down a little bit. If you were a sniper and was able to get that move right there, that's a nice little snipe. But then we popped right back up. We went to 29.20. And then right after that, they started coming down a little bit more, 28.80. And you see what happens after that. We stay in the zone. All we do is chop the rest of the afternoon. That's premium burn. The sideways, back and forth, not making a big move up, not making a big move down. All that do is kill your contracts. And you do not want to be in that. You want to be in clear moves, good moves. You want to be in moves that rejects off of the VWAP, my blue line, and give you a nice little pop up right here, or the moves that, you know, test high a day and drops right back down to another area of interest. You want those kind of moves. These moves do not make you money, so stay away from those. We're going to go ahead and jump into another low cap ticker, INTC. This is for you newbies. They made a little run down, and then boom, they went from 32.80 to 33.20. And as you see, we got the one top, got the double top, and then you got the boom right back down. Guys, we know what happens when we spot double tops. We spot double tops, triple tops. You prepare for it, because you know what's going to happen after that. It's gonna come down. We get the double top, it's gonna come down. And then where did it come back to? It came back to 32.85, and boom, ran right back up to 33.14. Came back down to 32.85. Then boom, got these green reversal candles down there, and boom, got a little fake you out candle to get you out of your calls, and boom, went all the way up to 33.25. If you were able to get in these plays right there, you had some scalping opportunities in there, some sniping opportunities in there, and you had some trends where you could have just rolled up. Around power hour, you see what happened? They got that drop. Boom! Look at that red boom boom candle. Boom! Dropped all the way down there, and you see post-market, they still dropping. Guess where that's at? Said if we broke those areas right there, it was coming down. I called that out in the beginning of the day, and look where we at. We down here again, right at those levels, 32.80. So that's going to be interesting to see where they open up at tomorrow. But for calls tomorrow, what we want to see a break at 33.25. If we can get a break at 33.25, then they got room to run up. I'm going to be interested and see where they open up at, but 32.80 is going to be my area of interest. If they can break through that right there, it's going to come down. And of course, we'll handle real time. We open up tomorrow if these levels are invalid, or we get a major pump in the morning or a major dump. We'll definitely get these numbers back in line. All right, guys, newbies, we're going to go ahead and jump into the big boy stuff. So you can take notes if you want, but we're going to go ahead and jump into SPY. We caught a few levels out there with SPY right out of the gate. Boom! I had a level down here at 554.20. They hit that level. They got all the way up to 556.40. What happened? 556.40. Boom! Came all the way down. 554.20. I said, you know, if we keep bouncing off of that, we going back up. And that's what they did. Boom, ran it all the way back up. Where we sitting? 556.75. You get the chopping, the consolidation, premium burn before they decided to make their next move. And guess what that next move was? You got the bearish candle right here that said, oh, it's going down, and boom, ran that thing down. And what happens here? They chop, one top. That's a bottom. That's a double bottom. What happens when you get a double top and a triple top? We know it's coming down. What happens when you get a double bottom, a triple bottom? We know it's going back up. And that's exactly what happened. You got your double bottom right here. Boom, ran back down. That's a triple bottom. Boom, ran back up. And I think this is where I called it in here. I said, we got a range now. 555.55 to 554.20. No calls, no puts in that range right there. If it doesn't break that range, don't get in anything unless you are a sniper. If you are a sniper type of trader, you love it when they stay inside of a range, because when they stay inside of those ranges right there, you know that, hey, soon as it get down to this level right here, I'm gonna buy calls and ride that thing up. And as soon as it gets to that ceiling right there, it's going to get smacked right back down to the floor, and I'm going to ride that trip back down. And I called that play probably the last 2.5 hours of the market open. I said, guys, we are in a range, 555.55 to 554.20, and we stay in that range. So I said, do not buy anything in that range, because some newbies might jump in there and buy calls and let the call sit past the range and get smacked back down and lose their money and all that good stuff. So guys, I shouldn't have to tell you, seasoned guys, sniping plays, you know, we ready to sit down at the dinner table when they're in the range, because we know we're going to snipe those plays. We're going to go in and we're going to catch it at the top. We're going to ride it back down to the bottom. Shout out to anybody that was able to play the range, and it gave you that range all day. Chopped right here, tried to make a run back here, and then at closing, boom, they ran down to 553.30. They finally got through that range at 554.20. And if it broke 554.20, we were going down. And that's exactly what happened. It waited down to the end of power hour to do so. But we know when I call out these levels, and I say, once it breaks through there and it's a solid break and they hold, it's coming down. And that's exactly what happened. Right now, look where we're sitting at. We're at 551.50. They're struggling right now. But again, it all started from this break right here at 554.20. I said once we got through there, it was put season. And that's exactly what happened. So let's go ahead and jump into Tesla. Tesla got that little run up. We ran up to 555.70. And what happened after that? Boom. They came down, and then they ran it back up, and that candle turned red so fast. 555.50. Boom. Dropped all the way down. That's a $5 drop right there. You got that fake green candle, that next candle. Bear said, we are not done. Boom, came down to 547.70, and they chopped in that area right there. They came back down to another area of interest, 245.85, and then boom, we went back up, came back down. Those lows at 545.80 came down here and tapped it again, and then they just chopped for the rest of the day. And we know why Tesla chopped for the rest of the day, because of the earnings call that was on the table, and we knew we was going to get the run up, the shenanigans that Tesla was going to try to throw at us right before the end of day, and with anticipation of their earnings call. We came all the way down to about 245.90. I knew what time it was after that. You guys that was talking, hey, we gonna swing calls, I'm playing earnings, guys. never going to tell you what to do with your money. You are the owners of your own portfolios, but man, you got experienced people out here that's saying, hey, stay away from earnings. It ain't worth it. The risk isn't worth it. All you're going to do is you're not really going to come out that positive, because that IV crush is going to kill your contract, regardless if you are right. Trust me. I've done it so many times. When I first started, I was like, man, earnings, this is good, man. If it go my way, I'm going to make a whole lot of money. And believe it or not, half the time it went my way. I was right. But then I wake up the next morning and I'd be negative money in my contracts. And I never understood why. I was like, man, I got the direction right. Why am I losing money? And then I did some research and started, studying why I was losing money when I was right in the plays. I picked the call, it goes up. IV crush killed it. And we'll talk about IV crush another time, but killed my contracts. And that's why anytime I hear somebody say, oh, I'm going to swing this, I'm going to swing that, it ain't worth it. It's better off just waiting to see what the direction is the next morning and play the intraday move. You'll make more money that way than you doing playing earnings. So, and it is a strategy to play earnings, and I'm not going to say it's not. It is a strategy to play earnings, but if you ain't got that strategy down packed, stay away from it. But we closed in Tesla at 246.38. What happened in earnings? Man, they got smacked. We're sitting at 226.78 as we speak. Rest in peace for anybody that bought calls. That was not the route. Not at all. You're gonna pay for it in the morning. I wish all the love in the world to you, but this is one of those things where you effed around and ready to find out. So I hate to be that blunt with it, but hey, it is what it is. That's a $20 move to the downside. Guys, we'll put out a true analysis on Tesla tomorrow, but man, Tesla can come all the way down to my level right here to 219 if they really want to get busy. So I want to sit this one back and see where Tesla open up, and we'll give real-time levels tomorrow morning. So I ain't going to take up much of your time, but when we putting out these levels out here, we putting out levels of interest for you to consider, and that way you can base your DD around what we put out there. Never just jump into play blindly. Always do your research, and better yet, stick with your plan. I'm going to read a message that I got today from somebody. The person name is Robin's Nest. She said, D Fresh, thank you for your input today. Being a newbie, I took profit early, but stuck to my trading plan and made my first 25. Boom. IWM and Palantir tickers. Hashtag baby steps. Man, Robbins, I am proud of you. That is impressive to see that you came to the day with a trading plan and you stuck to it. Time and time again, we see traders that come in, never stick to their plan. So for you to be able to do that and then come out successful, man, I salute you, and even more honored and humbled to be part of your trading journey. So shout out to you for getting in there, getting out, staying true to you and your plan. So again, shout out to you. Champagne glasses in the air. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Do me a favor. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and hit that like button below. Subscribe to our channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get notified. If you like sniper type, level to level periodic breakdowns of your favorite tickers, SPY, NVIDIA, Tesla, Palantir, INTC, go ahead and tap into our Discord. Link is in the description below. You already know we're grinding. Good luck out there, and let's get it. Boom.